is good, fellas, and hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. We got a lot to talk about this morning when it comes to Madden 25. Now, before we hop into anything brand new, and let me just tell you guys, there's a lot we have to talk about. We do have a few quick small things to go over. First things first, we are currently on the road to 7,000 subscribers. If we can hit 7K before the end of March, you boys know there is going to be a giveaway. So if you guys like Ultimate Team content, or you potentially want to win some money, I feel like you already know what to do. Make sure you guys are in my Discord. The link for that will be in the top of the description, and we've been streaming most nights over on Twitch. YouTube is fun, but Twitch is a whole different ballpark, so if you guys want to see me actually play the game, that is the place to do it. Drop a like if you have not already. If this video can get to, let's say, 160 likes in 24 hours, I will have a giveaway for you guys. I think we should just jump into it because, fellas, like I said, there is a lot to talk about. Now, last night we had the full reveals for the Team of the Year promo, and that's where I want to start. The one thing I got wrong last night are the 98 overall limited times. These are your Madden most virtual players. I said they weren't, they actually are. There is the Cooper DeJean. This is what, the 14th Cooper DeJean we've had this month, Jamar Chase and Von Miller. Now, the weird part about, I guess this is the TJ Watt, but the weird part about these 98 overall limited times, this is a two-part promo. Team of the Year is not typically a multi-part promo. It's typically a one-drop thing that we get all the cards in one go, and that is the Team of the Year promo. The way they're splitting it up this year, I think we're gonna have a second drop of 98 overall limited time. And so, like, yeah, DeJean, Von Miller, and Jamar Chase are these 98 overall virtual player champions, but I also think we might see more 98 overall limited times that EA could just coin the title virtual champions. It's not a big thing. At the end of the day, they are still 98 overall limited times. Maybe we see some form of like a gold 99 for just like one player tied into the Team of the Year promo. That's going to lead me into my next thing, those completion sets. Now, if you were not watching the stream last night or you did not play during the Most Feared promo, you have no idea what I am talking about. Essentially, a completion set is when you take all of the champions, the offensive champions, the defensive champions, and the specialist champions, and you toss them into this set. It's called a completion set, and you complete that, you are going to get some grand tier reward. We had it for the Most Feared promo. You got all the players back and they were auctionable, and when you completed that, you got a champion from the previous promo. It wasn't anything too crazy with Most Feared, but the way Team of the Year is lining up, being a multi-part promo, and they kept highlighting that during the stream, I think there's going to be some gold 99 put behind these completion sets. Again, this is all pure speculation. I really have no idea, but I do think these completion sets are going to drive up the price of Team of the Year champions a little more than they probably should be. Content does go live. We will actually look at the completion sets because, again, I think these are going to be something we are going to want to focus on. We'll have to wait and see until they are actually in the game. Now, speaking of sets, one thing you are going to want to do right now, if you have not already, is your Team of the Week solo challenges. Again, Team of the Week solos are how you get Team of the Year tokens. You take those Team of the Year tokens today when Team of the Year does go live. We're going to have multiple different options to spend these tokens. Now, in the Team of the Year Field Pass, we also have more Team of the Year tokens. These are the exact same tokens you earn by completing all of your solos over in Team of the Week. And with these tokens, there are going to be 3 ways to spend them. There's more than 2 ways to do it. You could exchange some of these tokens for TJ Watt upgrade tokens. I believe there's an exchange set for some of those 95 overalls. Please don't do that. But when it comes to the token exchange, there's going to be 2 real sets, like I said, that you are going to want to do. One that gives you a B&D random champion, or the other one that gives you an auctionable champion but will cost you more tokens. Those sets are right here. This one you have to exchange 20 tokens for a choice of 1 offensive, 1 defensive, or 1 specialist player, but they're going to be auctionable. Yes, there is still risk. You might pull the worst offensive, defensive, and specialist champion, but at least you can sell them off for coins. This is going to be the set that I prioritize first. Making coins is always what you want to do in this game. You can sell off the player you pull and more than likely buy the player that you want to use for Team of the Year. Now, when it comes to this pack, you are going to want to note one key point on here. One randomly selected and already released 97 overall Team of the Year offensive, defensive, and specialist champion. Keyword right there, already released, multi-part promo. Fellas, they didn't say anything about part 2 of the Team of the Year promo. It's not something we typically get. Therefore, it's gonna be something just random, and I really have no expectations for it, except it's probably going to be very good. So I would recommend today when you log on, do not spend your Team of the Year tokens. Totally get it. It's going to be hard to not want to spend your tokens, but fellas, the uncertainty of whatever part 2 of the Team of the Year promo is going to be, for me, that outweighs the benefit of the 700, 800,000 coins I could potentially make today. Here is the other option with the tokens. This will give you a B&D random player. You only get one card. There's no selection between offensive, defensive, and specialist, so you could straight up pull the kicker or the punter right here. I guess has not been revealed yet. I will say it looks like part 2 of the promo is just going to be the other Team of the Year players that we haven't seen already released. Like for tight end, we know there's a Brock Bowers. For, I guess, kicker and punter, we don't know who those are going to be quite yet. But, like, besides those 3 positions, EA pretty much revealed every single key position in the game. And so Team of the Year drop 2 is not just going to be Brock Bowers, a kicker, and a punter. So this is where my head is spinning, like maybe they do something cool that we haven't seen before. We got wide receivers, we got halfbacks. I really do think part 2 is going to be something cool. I've said cool a lot because that's the only way I know how to describe it. We just don't know. So again, save your tokens for next week or until at least we know what is coming. MutLeaks will probably let us know what we have with part 2 of this promo by like next Monday. Now, another big complaint I have been seeing is the Combine promo is better than Team of the Year. I mean, yeah, fellas, the Combine promo is one of the best promos we're going to get all year. EA does themselves a really big disservice the last 2 years, dropping Team of the Year directly after the Combine promo. This year, it makes no sense because they dropped Combine Part 2 yesterday, and today we're getting Team of the Year. This is going to be the only time I talk on this. The Combine promo, you really can't compare it to Team of the Year. The Combine promo is better. I am not going to not agree with you on that. With Combine, we only got a select few players. We only have like 8 champions. With Team of the Year, we are having 22 champions, 1 for every single position in the game. Yes, the discounted abilities aren't going to be as good. They aren't going to have as crazy glowing X factors. I think people are sleeping on the Team of the Year discounts, by the way. We'll talk more about it when content does go live, but the way they described it, it could be semi-interesting. It's not going to be the same as Combine, but it still is going to be good. I really do think EA needs to drop Team of the Year either a week after Combine or right after the NFL season. They cannot keep dropping it right after the Combine promo. I'm not telling them to make the Combine promo worse because, again, this is probably going to be the best promo we have seen. It's the best promo we've had in February. It might be the best promo we get in just March in general. And it is going to be hard to dethrone some of these cards. This was the case last year with all of the Bo Jacksons. It's going to be the case this year with like a John Ross, a Daniil Hunter, even a Bo Nix. These cards are going to be usable for months down the line. That really has nothing to do with Team of the Year. It's just that they drop in the same time frame. The other half of today's content is the overall increase. Now, the overall increase is something we have covered a lot on the channel. So this morning is the last time you have to prepare for it. First things being, the season tickets. We have been talking about holding on to our season tickets until the 97 overall upgrade token does go live into the game. I will be buying all of my 97 overall upgrade tokens today. Every time we get an overall increase, we get those additional tokens, but the rest of the token store does get a little bit cheaper. See on the top half of my screen, I have 7,705 season tickets. I have been holding on to my season tickets ever since I really realized that, like, wait, we have an overall increase dropping next week, and because of that, I can save season tickets because the rest of the ticket store is going to get cheaper, therefore having more tickets at the end of the season to dump into Boomer Bust Pack. Now, if you don't care about the Season 6 players, which I don't think you should, and you just want to rip open Boomer Bust Packs, these will get an odds increase, as well as the rest of the store. We will get to the mystery pack stuff here in a second, but for Boomer Bust Pack, specifically the 90 plus overall Boomer Bust Pack, this will now jump up to a 91, but it will cost you a few more season tickets. Season special offers, I recommend you guys hold off on opening these until the end of the season. Yes, we have an overall increase today, but we have one more overall increase coming within Season 6. The big thing today, mystery packs. I've been talking about this a lot. I mentioned it last night, and you guys were asking, what is the mystery pack coin making method? Essentially, you are opening up packs to make coins. Now, how exactly do you do this? Every time we get an overall increase, there is going to be a pack odd increase that follows. Think about it this way. We are jumping up in overall, so therefore the floor of what you can pull in a pack is going to follow suit with the overall increase. Prime example of a pack that will get an overall increase is going to be AKA icons. For example, right now the floor you can pull, which I guess these are screwed up, but look at me finding glitches in videos. Don't open up mystery packs. Ultimate legend packs right here. For example, the floor you can pull is an 88 plus. I guess by probably Saturday, because Ultimate Legends work a little bit differently, the floor you can pull right here is going to be an 89, and that high overall, that 15% chance you have a pulling will be a 94 overall. UL and Legend packs are a bad example because it typically takes for their content to go live for the pack odds to increase. Quarterly packs are a perfect example. The 90 plus will be a 91 plus, and the 91 plus will be a 92 plus. The odds will remain the same, but the actual content you can pull from these packs, they are going to get more expensive. The pack odds are the probability probabilities are going to stay the same, but the floors you can pull are going to increase. And anytime you have a higher chance to pull higher overall cards, the rest of the market is going to follow suit and get cheaper. That is why the overall increased market crash is a real thing. Now back to mystery packs, because again, with the increase of the overalls, mystery packs are also going to get more expensive. Right now, they cost you 5,800 trading to rip open, which is right around coin value is about 7,000 coins. So you can go out there, buy cheap trading. We will pull up the trading dashboard here in a second and just rip open mystery packs. You can rip open mystery packs for 5,800 trading today and this morning before content goes live and hold on to all of the packs you pull. When content goes live, mystery packs will A, get more expensive, but B, the packs you pulled that you held onto, they are going to receive the pack on increase. This is by no means the first time anyone has ever talked about this on YouTube. Trust me, this is a known thing, but every time we get an overall increase, you can do this. You are going to want to do this. I am promising you guys that right now. And wow, the ratios we have this morning, 1.34 and 1.35 for 88s for 5.6 and 89s for about 9,000 coins. That is the lowest I have seen it all year. Get out there this morning, buy cheap trading, open up mystery packs, hold on to the packs. I'm telling you guys, you can make coins by ripping open packs today. I mean, fellas, it doesn't get any better than that. So rest of week things before we do slide on over to the market. On Saturday, we will be having Ultimate Legends. Later today, the house rules is going to upgrade with a new week 2 Showtime Showdown. By the way, by playing through week 2, you can unlock a free Team of the Year champion. Somewhere in the title of this video, it's going to be unlock multiple free champions or something like that. There are there's going to be a lot of free champions you can earn from the Team of the Year promo. I mean, we'll talk more about this when we actually have the new mode in our hands, but just know there are going to be multiple ways to earn free champions from the Team of the Year promo. And when you compare that back to Combine promo, trust me, I get it. We don't want to compare the two, but we are here. There are more ways to earn free cards from Team of the Year than Combine. Get it, the cards aren't as good, but you can look at it and find the positive some way, somehow. Now, when it comes to the market, this is where things get a little bit interesting. I don't think the LTD market is going to be affected by Team of the Years at all. When I mean LTD markets, I mean the 97 overall limited time, specifically the Combine promo players. For example, Micah Parsons is still in packs. He is probably going to sit around 3.9. Honestly, might get a little bit cheaper, but a player like a Michael Vick or a Don Terry Poe or a Christian Watson, I don't really see their price changing too much. Receivers we have dropping today are not as good as Christian Watson. Maybe Jamar Chase, but ability-wise, and Christian Watson is 6'4", it's going to be hard to compete. Where the market is going to get cheaper, 96 overall champions, specifically Ultimate Legends, Combine players have already taken a little bit of a dip. That is because of the second part of a promo dropping. We covered this on Monday, but essentially anytime we have a part 1 of a promo and then a part 2 of a promo drops, the part 1 cards, they always get cheaper. If you missed Monday morning's video, go check that one out. We checked out the graphs, and I'll promise you on Monday, we'll check out more graphs specifically tied into the Combine promo. If you want to buy any of the part 1 players, and honestly, like part 1.5, right now is the time to do it. The only Combine promo players I wouldn't be buying are Vernon Davis and Isaiah Simmons. The rest of these cards, if you want to buy them as soon as Team of the Year goes live, I would go out there and pick them up. If you're watching this video in the morning and you want to buy a Bo Nix for $474, it's a really good price when it comes to, rest of the 96 overall market. I mean, these cards are already going for the low. Rashawn Slater, there are coins to be made on that set. For the rest of the 96 overall markets, they are going to get cheaper. Ultimate Legends, I would wait and hold off until Saturday to buy any of these players, but if you want like a Frank Gore, look at that price right there for a 96 overall halfback, aka Icon. Same thing with Ultimate Legends. Wait until Monday to buy any of the previous champions. They always get cheaper. Genkai Force, those are going to be buys today. Honestly, buys right now, Tariq Woolen for 262,000 coins. That is value and a half. 95 overall Reduxes. I'm glad we're talking about these. I think we see 96 overall Reduxes next week. Now, EA and their Reduxes, they like to take their time when it comes to actually dropping these in the game. I'm going to predict that 96 overall Reduxes drop next week to begin with anyway. Now, an area of cards that if you want to build out your team later today, the Super Bowl promo, look at these players right here and look at their price and then compare them to some of the cards we have in the game today. The value here, universal coverage for 3 AP on Deion Sanders. Fellas, build out a Super Bowl themed team. You will be able to compete with the top tier teams in the game. I say this a lot, but if you want to build out a team, just build out the Super Bowl cards. As for the Team Diamond market, this market is cooked. These cards also aren't very good anymore. And then 94s. 94s are the new hero overalls. You don't need 94s to complete Team of the Year sets, which I did think was weird. I still think these players will go up in price. Right now, if you can buy them for around 100,000 coins, you sell them for like 150, there is profit to be made there. And I think that's everything I wanted to cover for this morning. If you guys did enjoy this video, get on there and drop a like. Something we are running over here and on the Discord, if I set a like goal, I think we did 160 likes for this morning's video. And in 24 hours by the time this video goes live, so tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, if we have 160 likes on this video, there will be a giveaway for you guys over in my Discord. And that goes for every single video. So the like goal for today is going to be 160 per video in 24 hours. And that can stack. So let's say this video gets 160 and tonight's video gets 160. That is $10 given away to you guys in my Discord. And we're going to run this every single day. I'm going to post back here though whenever content does go live. It should be a good day. I am excited. And peace, gents. Have a good one.